All right, these are the actual active listening skills. Now, these are skills that you as a teacher can use to listen to students, parents, colleagues, and or significant others. Specific listening skills. Face the person fully. Give him or her your full attention. Active listening is a powerful tool. Number 2, be silent. Say nothing, but be fully present. You are listening, you are receiving. It's not about you, you're not telling. Be quiet. We listen with our face, meaning use your expressions to actively reflect the situation, concern, humor, alarm, whatever, but you are listening with your face as well. There's a time to smile, a time to nod, and as I said before, acceptance, non-judgment. You are not judging that person, so keep that face accepting. You are listening with your face. Use transmission received responses, head nods, and verbal signals like that you are receiving the message. Demonstrate complete concentration. Again, you are fully present. Ignore everything else. Deep listening. Be present right in that moment. Nothing else exists. It's just you and that other person right there. Watch for nonverbal cues. We listen with our eyes as well as our ears. The body, the hand positions, the face, the nonverbals all give you clues as to what that person is saying. And listen for the message beyond the message. Sometimes people are telling you one thing, but they're saying another thing. So really hear. They're telling you one thing, but they're saying, oh, I'm important, I feel bad, you need to love me, other sorts of things. So there's always a message beyond the message, and I don't want to get any more specific than that. Listen with our emotions and our intuition. That should be intuition, air, etc. Identify your own feelings, your own emotions. You are an instrument. What does that tell you? How does it feel? It helps you to respond appropriately, but when you listen with your emotions and intuition, it helps you make connections with the other person as well. Things to say or responding skills. Now, these are some ideas. It should not be mechanical, but sometimes we paraphrase. Accurate, we summarize what the other person it says. Now, it enables the speaker to redefine the problem, but you should use it sparingly so it doesn't become a gimmick. Everyone's teasing me on the playground. Sounds like people are saying things to make you feel bad. Yeah, it's mostly Debbie and Billy. Tell me some more. Paraphrase to get that person to redefine the problem and speak some more. Ask open-ended questions. Don't say, do you like your brother? That's a yes or no question. Instead, how do you feel about your brother? Or tell me about your brother. Not, is there teasing on the playground? That's yes, no. Instead, tell me about what's happening on the playground, or tell me about the teasing on the playground, or what kind of things are happening on the playground. Open-ended. Ask, what do you think kinds of questions, or what do you think about kinds of questions. Well, what do you think about? Open-ended. Check for understanding. It sounds like, do you mean to tell me that? Oh, you're checking for understanding, and that checking for understanding enables the speaker then to actually redefine and connect, and it gives you a sense of if you're hearing. And if the listener is able to say, am I being heard? Checking for understanding. Seek clarification. I don't understand that. Can you tell me more about? Are you saying that? You are seeking clarification. And again, it helps the listener understand or feel that he or she is being heard, and it helps you redefine and find out more information. You are a detective as a listener. You're getting as much information as you can. And remember, we listen not to give answers, but our listening helps the speaker direct, because all the answers are ultimately found within. Use tell me about and tell me about it requests. Can you tell me more about this? Are you saying that? Avoid jumping in there to fix things. All right, your job is not to fix. It's not to give. Your ideas about things. All right. Try to explain away and rationalize emotions. Oh, you shouldn't feel that way because you're not telling the person what they need to do. Oh, what you need to do, and you're not giving the person answers. You are directing. All the answers are found within. You want the speaker to ultimately find his or her answers. All right? A good listener is not simply listening to give advice. That's not a good listener. A good listener is an asker and helps the speaker find his or her own ideas. Giving advice should be the very last option, but if you do, advise with a question. Have you considered? What do you think would happen if? What do you think about? What would be the reaction if? So you're asking questions, so ultimately the speaker is empowered. And use silence. Oh, silence is a powerful thing. Sitting in silence. Nature abhors a vacuum. Speakers abhor vacuums. Sometimes just saying, how's it going? Nodding, listening, saying nothing. I use this a lot in parent-teacher conferences. So, how's it going with Billy? That way, the parent could jump in with his or her concern, and it's not the teacher's agenda. You are there to get information and ask the parent. All right, just some simple skills to use.